Welcome back to Sunnyside Speed Shop. In this episode, we're going to start buttoning up some stuff on this 30 coupe and get it ready to drive, including reinforcing this dash so I can bolt a steering column to it. Now, in a previous episode, I got all the steering done on the engine compartment side already. I got my support bearing, my universal joints, that's all set. And I got my steering coming through the firewall down here. Now, before I install a column, shorten it, do all that stuff, I need something to bolt it to. And typically, like on an original 32, this is a 32 dash that's in a 1930 coupe, aftermarket one at least. It just bolts right to this flange, and that's not a lot to handle all the stress of steering wheel on it. So I need to reinforce this. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to weld a bar from side to side that ties in the cowl that this will bolt to, and then my steering column can bolt to that. So first thing I need to do is take this off. This is the stuff I'm going to use, some 1x1 14 gauge. Let me see if I can cut this down and then bend it to the shape of that dash. Dash is 41 inches. With the bend, yeah, let's bend this thing at like, give me a few extra inches here. Let's just cut this at 44. Now the question is, how do I bend this to meet this? I wonder if I could just jump on it. Looking pretty good. Once that bar's welded in to the cowl on both sides, I'm not going to be able to use these mounting tabs anymore because that's going to be welded where that goes. So I'm going to have to drill holes in the bottom and bolt this to that bar to be able to make this dash detachable in the future. So for now, I can go ahead and cut these off because they're in my way. This is matching this pretty good. Pretty good. Now this thing actually has two bends in it. Bends like this, and then it flattens back out on the edge. And there's no way I'm going to be able to jump on this and get that bend. So I think I'm just going to do some relief cuts and bend it. So this right here, I have to start here. Maybe just two to start with. Yeah, it's not bad. Not perfect, but no one's going to see this bar back here anyway. Give me what I need. Let me do the same thing on this side. Make the relief cuts, bend it down, And you just weld those up after. Alright, get a couple magnets in here to help me out. So I went ahead and extended this. I welded up my relief cuts and put a little extension on each side. Just a couple inches, just some scrap I had laying around. I stupidly forgot to hit record on the camera, so sorry about that. Set that on my magnets. Make sure the height is correct. All right. Now I can mark that. All right. Let's cut that and hopefully it's correct this time. All right. Let's see how this thing fits. That's the fit that I want. Interference fit where I can kind of just tweak it around. I don't have to worry about it falling on me. Perfect. This is looking pretty good. Can put a little angle on this bar so it matches the dash. It's kind of cool. Huh, I like that right there. I might go ahead and put a couple tacks on here. So now when I bolt my steering column to this, the whole car is going to move along with it rather than twisting and bending that dashboard. Awesome. You grind these down a little bit. All right, up next I want to build a column drop. And what I mean by column drop is just that, a bracket that drops the column. This is an original 32 column drop, so it's already angled to fit a 32 dash, so it'll give me a good idea. I'm not going to use this column, but it just gives me an idea of where I want to put this thing. And I think I'm going to build this 3-inch drop on here is, I think, perfect. So what I'm going to do is just build a custom one based off of these dimensions. Yeah, so my column is quite a bit larger than this one. This thing's tiny. I don't even know how big this thing is. Inch and a quarter, something like that. My column that I'm going to be running is 1 3/4 inches. So I'm going to build a custom drop out of some scrap I got, and then we'll mock it up in here. Let's see what happens. Alright, this is the column that I'm going to be running. It's already all taken apart because I got to shorten it. But this is the big chunk of pipe that I got to make my steering column drop out of. This is supposed to sit in here. It almost goes in, but not quite. But I'm confident that once I cut this to size, put a little split in this, and I can open it up a little bit, this will slide in, and then I'll be able to maybe tighten this up with a set screw or weld in a little deal that I can tighten it back up. So before I go too crazy, let me cut a chunk out of this, put a split in it, and see if this is going to work. Steering column drop about that wide. Sound good? Well, that's how wide my tape is, so that's how I'm going to mark it. Now I got the opportunity to use this tool I got off of Amazon. It's a little router for metal. It allows you to put a little bevel on metal. So I think it'd look pretty cool if this had a nice little contour on both sides, on the inside and on the outside. So it doesn't look like a chunk of pipe, which it is. So get this thing and go for it, I guess. Look at that. That looks good. Let me do the inside as well. All right, now I need to start mapping out how I want to do the rest of this. I'm going to copy the dimensions off of this. So get a piece of plate for the top mount. I'm going to do it 1 inch to match the 1 inch square tubing that's in there. And I have a Sharpie over here. Let's give it a... Alright, kind of trying to lay this out at the same angle as this guy. I'm just eyeballing it. And we got 3" from top to center. I've been fumbling with this, trying to figure out how to do this. Maybe do 2 bars on each side? I don't know. It's really almost impossible to hold this. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and throw a couple of tacks on these. And then I'll grind this down to fit the plate after on my wheel here. So I'm going to give that a try. I don't know if this is going to work at all. Let's see what happens. Alright, after some welding and some grinding, this is what I ended up with. Don't know if I like it or not yet, but I think it's going to work, and I went ahead and welded up that slit that I made in it because I think with the thickness of this metal, I could just drill and tap it for some set screws for my steering column. But I don't know. What do you think? I guess I need to mount it in the car first and decide if I like it. Maybe I can cap this off with some sheet metal and smooth it all out and paint it so it'll look like more like an original 32 column drop, but I need to fix the angle of this. You'll see here in a second. Got the column, got my drop. Which way does this go? This is the longer side. It goes like this. Cool. This is the angle that I'm talking about. If I put this in the car, it's going to sit dead straight instead of down at an angle like I need. And good thing I just tacked these right here so I can easily cut them and re-angle it. But let's see what it looks like in the car. So if I put this in the car, it's heading straight at the firewall. It needs to be down at an angle more like this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these tacks on this side. That's why I just tacked it and I didn't fully weld it. I'll cut the tacks on this side, leave it loose, put it back in here, and then just bend it to where I want it. And then I'll go and finish weld it. Or put another tack. This isn't going to get finished until I'm completely happy with the steering column position and everything. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and just cut those, re-angle it, and we'll see what it looks like. Got a little angle on there. That's better. I think I want it more like this. Let me get a little, grind it a little bit more, bend it a little bit more. Let's see. Hopefully this is the last time. Hopefully that's the last time I have to grind it. Yep, I think that's it. I'm not going to finish weld this until I actually have this steering column shortened. Nice. I think I'm liking this. I can clean this up a whole lot more so it looks good when it's painted, or I can cap it with some sheet metal just so it has it's a nice little drop coming out of the dash. I may do that. Hide these bars all together because I don't want to chrome anything because it's going to take too long and be too expensive. So this will get painted along with the dash. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Next stages is going to be physically bolting this to the dash and then figure out exactly where I want my column. You know, how far out it's going to be up here, down here. Chop this bottom of this column, shorten it, and then finish my steering. Man, it's going to be really, really nice to be able to actually sit in here and steer it. My brakes are already plumbed. I need to fill them and bleed them, but I'm going to be at the point where someone can push me down the street and I can steer and stop. So close to driving this thing. I mean, that's a lot of work to do, man, but getting to the point where the car actually steers and stops is pretty cool. Huge milestone. So I'm pretty stoked to get to this point. I know I've been kind of jumping around from project to project, but I need to get this thing done, man. This thing's going to be badass. I can't wait to drive it, especially with the chop top, you know. Top's going to be down here. Nice tiny little window. It's going to be badass. It's turned out good. Pretty happy. Long way to go, but it's looking pretty awesome so far. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the next one.